So the programming is the problem when it's over there at K104. We are not getting programmed in the system to be heard in Dallas, Texas, from the biggest station of hip hop that is literally made for the culture. It comes from the culture. It speaks on supporting the community and the culture, but the main people who is creating the culture is not getting the shine and getting programmed and getting in that system.
Radio, Dallas radio. Now you know I was once sports and promotion director at K104, way back in the day. Okay, but there's always been an unwritten rule that Dallas does not affiliate and play local musicians' music. Is that still true? And I'm talking about K104. I'm not talking about 97. I'm talking about K104.
I mean, that's definitely true to an extent. The K104 and the station as a whole, the brand of it, is definitely not supporting local artists like they should be.
Like they should.
And see, I say this from a state because I don't believe in sympathy. I don't believe in, just because these artists and we from Dallas play their music. I'm saying that, like, nah, Dallas really running the scene right now outside of Dallas.
Right.
Like, every other city is really coming to our city to look at the artists, the producers, the DJs, everything. We really got the flavor here, and you not supporting. That's the problem I got.
Right.
If we wasn't hot, like, I'm not one of the ones, because they from Dallas and they want to be on, Nah, I'm not that type of person. I'm like, because I feel like that's embarrassing. We don't need to be on there embarrassing the city, but we really got the hot records.
If you got something.
We got the hot records. We got the hot artists. We got the we got everything that everybody puts in the bag when it comes to the influence of a rapper, of an artist, or the culture. We got the culture basically that literally can influence the whole world, and already been doing so in its way without the support of the radio stations. So because of that is 100% the reason why they should be supporting Dallas artists, because we the wave anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to add to that too, because I feel like a lot of Dallas artists feel like they have to leave Dallas also to be successful. You know,
a lot of business people.
Like,
and we shouldn't have to feel that way.
That's how they feel. But even whenever I think about Houston, because obviously Houston has influenced music a lot, they put each other on. They built it up. You know what I'm saying, to what it was. How many radio stations are in Houston?
It's two main ones. You know, they got 97.9 The Box, and then they got Real 92. The other one. Yeah, but 97.9 The Box will be equivalent to what K104 is, even though it's a sister station of 97.9 The Beat. But what it stands for in Houston is what K104 stands for in Dallas. Yeah. But they really just got two radio stations, and we got
KTSU.
In
Houston.
Oh, well, yeah, they got that too. Well, this was
I went to Texas.
Yeah.
I used to work over at KTSU.
PV. In that case, then you have to call the PV station too.
Yeah,
it seems like they got it together.
Calling all stations.
Yeah, but see, one thing about Houston though, when you're riding around listening to their radio station, it sounds like Houston. They're gonna have those slots for the legendary rappers and the new Houston, whoever. They're gonna have their culture in it. So when you in Houston, you're gonna feel like you in Houston. Where that's not necessarily the case in Dallas. Exactly. You just gonna feel like you somewhere else, or they playing all this
all the other stuff.
And we have real culture here. That's my problem with it. Some places literally don't have culture, so you have to do that. I could name 20 cities off the top of my head that just don't have the culture enough for their radio station to really support it like that. But that's not the case at all in Dallas. Yeah. We have so much culture here. And that's the main problem, and that's why it's a problem. And honestly, when it comes to K104, that's really coming from the top. Because I'm going to speak on this with K104. Individually, they got great people that are about the city. You know, shout out to the, individually, like the Cat Daddies and the Bay Bays and the DJ Tasias and the DJ Steve Nice.
What about the What's Up? What's his name?
Who?
What's Up?
Mr. Hit That.
Mr. Hit That.
Yeah,
Mr. Hit That.
Mr. Hit That is definitely the culture, and he's about Dallas, and he does his thing. So individually, look, I'm gonna say this because I know we on camera, so I can make this clear. Individually, the station and the people at the station are Dallas and supports Dallas individually.
Right.
So when you're talking about a Hit That, when you're talking about a Baby, when you're talking about a Cat Daddy, Tasia, Slim Thousand, who else over there?
J. Cruz. And
J. Cruz. When you're talking about all these people, and Didi, when you're talking about these people individually, they definitely supporting, but it's confusing because when the listener hears this, then the listener is like, okay, well, if all those people are supporting Dallas, then how is K104 not supporting Dallas? Because K104 is a brand. Now, as a brand, what really comes to and what's effective for artists is called programming. Programming is literally that. So when you turn on the radio and you hear records getting played and you hear it 30 minutes later and you hear it an hour later or 2 hours later, that's literally programming. And that's intentional, and that's what's not happening with the music of Dallas. And that's what's needed. That one thing. So that's coming
program directors programming.
It's coming from
I
the
used to work
program.
there, so I can say something you can't say.
Oh, no, I was finna say that, but I'm glad you said it. That was
on.
the next step. I'm just making it clear for the listeners so they can know exactly what I'm saying. But it's
this is
definitely
the other
coming-
side.
The other side. Yeah.
The other side of the other side.
You know, so the programming is the problem when it's over there at K104. We are not getting programmed in the system to be heard in Dallas, Texas, from the biggest station of hip hop that is literally made for the culture. It comes from the culture. It speaks on supporting the community and the culture, but the main people who is creating the culture is not getting the shine and getting programmed and getting in that system.
You've been listening to The Other Side with Dwayne Caraway. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next time for more great guests, insightful conversation, a little bit of humor, and a whole lot of truth on The Other Side with Dwayne Caraway.